5 psychological ploy to get anyone to fall for you. Hello Myhawktimers and welcome back to our channel. We sincerely appreciate your affection and support, which has allowed us to continue our research of human psychology. So let's get started. You are about to learn a little secret. Psychology is great and has some smart tricks up its sleeve. Though fascinating, our minds are also vulnerable to several psychological ploy that anyone can exploit if they are aware of them. What can you do to make someone take notice of you and fall in love with you right away by demonstrating what a wonderful person you are? Well, there is both clear and less obvious advice in psychology. So here are 5 psychological gimmicks that will fool anyone. Number 1. Mirror your partner. The chameleon effect may be familiar to you. Psychology research has looked into it. The chameleon effect focuses more on how we unconsciously imitate other people to win their favor or establish a connection. In a sense, it's how we strive to blend in. People tend to like others who are like them. So if you move like them, they can begin to assume you two are similar. As long as you don't mimic the other person's actions or gestures excessively or overtly, they will probably perceive you as being similar to them. They might unconsciously like you because of something they can't quite put their finger on. Oh, certainly, they are the offenders. Number 2. Invest time in your relationship. Yes, this is as outdated as it gets, but there is psychological evidence to support it, particularly if you have a crush on someone at work or in a class. It is referred to as the mere exposure effect by psychologists. Even if you don't do or say anything particularly intriguing, people will still favor others they are familiar with. Surely those knock-knock jokes have a limited shelf life. The simple exposure effect is a psychological phenomenon where people find themselves favoring someone or something just because they have grown accustomed to them. According to a psychological study by R.B. Zenik, a person grows accustomed to specific stimuli after being exposed to them frequently and as a result likes their presence. This explains why certain goods and advertisements appear rapidly throughout the commercial breaks of your favorite shows. You will start to notice something more as you become more accustomed to it. Number 3. Demonstrate your ability and intelligence while yet being a human. Did you realize that surprisingly few individuals find perfection in others? Why, I heard you ask? Well, it's true that people can be intimidated by individuals who seem to be too perfect. According to a University of Texas researchers, making mistakes while demonstrating your intelligence can increase your attractiveness. In this experiment, researchers Lloyd Aronson asked participants to assess the attractiveness of facetious test takers. Either the test would perform very well, mediocrely, or poorly. At the conclusion of an interview, when the results of the test were announced, some test takers would act clumsy and spell coffee. People gave the highest attractiveness rating to test takers who spilled coffee at the conclusion of their interview. In other words, they want to see that you are capable and intelligent, but also that you have flaws. They are interested in your human side, but people appreciate you more when you demonstrate that you are strong and yet still reliable as a person who raises the stakes. Number 4. Show your positive side. Individuals like to be around happy people. If a person only has positive interaction with you, they will begin to associate you with happy feelings and may even start to fall in love with you. The truth is, if someone is joyful and maintains that mood, everyone around them will begin to feel better. According to a study from Ohio State University and the University of Hawaii, many people can subconsciously sense your mood simply by being near you. To be fair, yes. Therefore, if you are in a good mood, exude that energy and bring out your positive high. People around you will probably notice your attitude and become happy around you as a result. Number 5. Where can I find red? Men are more likely than women to be drawn to the color red. According to a study published in the European Journal of Social Psychology, men were given the responsibility of questioning the women in the experiment. Women wore blue and red pearls respectively. The men decided to question the red-clad women in a second trial. Men chose to sit near the red-clad ladies and the blue-clad ones. According to the research report, research has demonstrated for the first time that men's behavior toward women in the romantic sphere is influenced by their skin tone. Red is particularly seems to act as a fundamental, non-lexical prime that can affect significant, reproductively essential behavior in a constant way across species. So wear red when you go on a date in the future.